Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Commerce Connector Learn Through Akanksha. Today's video is on liberalization. In my previous video, I have discussed about the economic environment of India at the time of independence and the problems because of which new economic policy has been announced. The problems were the crisis of foreign exchange, the rising level of inflation, and the rising level of fiscal deficit, as well as the increasing level of internal as well as external debt and the failure of various public sectors. So, to solve all these issues, new economic policy has been announced, and this policy is commonly known as LPG policy, which is liberalization, privatization, and globalization. So, let's learn what liberalization is through Akanksha. So, liberalization is basically the removal of unnecessary control of government from industries and trade. Here I have provided some short and simple points to understand what liberalization is. So, liberalization means freeing of trade, investment, and capital flows between countries. Liberalization simplifies the process or the procedure of business. It reduces the intervention of government and provides cooperative role of government. It also removes the unnecessary control of government from various industries, or you can say being less restrict in political and legal system of country is liberalization. So, the important steps that the government has taken under the liberalization are as follows. The first one is deregulation of industries. Before this policy, industries need to get license for their setting up. But after liberalization, only 5 industries are required to get license. And the industries were the industry of alcoholic drink, cigarette, defense equipment, industrial explosives, and dangerous chemicals. After getting freedom from licensing, the producers are now free to take decisions of what to produce and how much to produce as per the market conditions. The next step taken was the amendment in MRTP Act. MRTP Act refers to the Monopolies Restrictive Trade Practices Act. So under this, companies do not require government sanction to expand their size if they have assets of more than 100 crore. They do not require any government sanction to expand their size. The next one is reform in foreign exchange management. To control foreign exchange or to regulate it, earlier there was a FERA, which is Foreign Exchange Regulation Act, which is which has been replaced by FEMA, which is FEMA, Foreign Exchange Management Act, for the management of foreign exchange. Now the value of rupees is determined by the market forces of demand and supply. The next one is financial sector liberalization. So the financial sectors basically includes the financial institutions, and you all know that financial institutions are commercial banks, investment banks, stock exchange operations, and foreign exchange markets. And we also know that the financial sector in India is controlled and regulated by RBI, which is the apex bank of country, which is Reserve Bank of India. So after liberalization, the role of RBI it shifted from as a regulator to a facilitator. Earlier as regulator, RBI fixes the interest rate for commercial bank, but as facilitator, RBI doesn't take decisions on interest rate. The decisions are now taken by the banks itself. The next one is foreign investment. So after liberalization, foreign investment has been increased in Indian economy. Or we can say foreign investment has been, sorry, foreign equity participation, or we can say foreign investment, has been raised to 51%, or in some sector it has been increased up to 100%. The next step taken by the government is foreign technology. The Indian companies are free to negotiate the terms of technology transfer with the foreign companies after the announcement of liberalization policy. The next step taken by the government under liberalization is about public sector policy. Under this, the public sector's unit has been classified into three categories according to their performance. And the unit which are in heavy losses and are closed down or has been passed to the private sector because these units, rather being an asset, became a burden for the government. That is why it is shifted to the private sector or handed over to the private sector. So this is all about liberalization. In my next video, I will provide a brief explanation on privatization. Please comment if you have any doubt or suggestions regarding this video. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.